What do you think you know about them X's and O's, about them X's and O's? What do you think you know about them X's and O's, about them X's and O's? Honey, shout out.
Hello there everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new to my channel, then welcome. And as you can see here, I'm with a special guest, my roommate and friend, Tamara.
Hi!
And for those of you that don't know, she has her own YouTube channel, and if you're from her channel, coming from her channel, then welcome, and I hope you're very excited for this video and to see her in my video. Now this video is a new idea that I came up with, and if it goes well and you guys really like this idea, then it might become a series on my channel. I don't know, you have to let me know in the comments down below if you like this video idea and this concept, or just by liking this video. But in this video, me and Tamara are going to be talking about different topics, and we're going to be voicing our opinions on these topics. And these topics are things currently happening in the world and in the media. So you guys should be very familiar with these topics. And with this video, if you would like to, you can voice your own opinions or thoughts on these topics in the comments down below. And nobody bash anybody's comments or ideas, because as we know, everyone's going to have different opinions, so someone might not agree with your opinion, so don't bash anyone else's opinion, because everyone is entitled to their own opinions. So, without further ado, let's just jump right on into the video. Hello there everyone, Editing Vicky here, hence why I look completely different from the rest of the video. But I just wanted to hop into the video before I started discussing the topics and voicing my opinion. And I wanted to say that these topics are probably not relevant anymore. And the reason for that is because, for one, I filmed this video weeks ago, but I just haven't had any time to edit the video because I've just been so busy. So I do apologize for this video being uploaded at a time when these topics aren't relevant anymore. And I'm so sorry for that. But it is now uploaded, so excited for that. And I just wanted to remind you guys, no bashing anyone's opinions in the comments down below. And everyone's going to have their own opinions. And just because someone else's opinion isn't the same as yours, or you don't think their opinion is correct, or you just think they're stupid or whatever, just don't comment. Please don't. And yes, so back with the video, and sorry for interrupting.
Alright, what to discuss first?
So I think our first topic to discuss is how, was it 2 weeks ago, a week ago, I don't remember. The Instagram was down for pretty much a whole day.
Oh my god, y'all. Okay, so the reason how I know that is that I got on Instagram one day, and then, because I always go on Instagram and like check, not like to post, just to check like everyone's stories or their feed or whatever, and then all of a sudden like my feed took forever to load, and so because of that I thought it was something wrong with my phone, or I had too many gigabytes in my phone. So what I did is like, well, I have an iPhone first of all, so what I did was like I like logged out and like kind of deleted the app and then reinstalled it, and it took like forever to log back in. So I'm like, what is going on? Then I saw like on every news that Instagram, Facebook, and WhatsApp was down, and I was like, what the hell? Only the weird thing about it is that my Facebook was working fine. If your Facebook wasn't working during that time, I'm sorry. But that, and I don't have WhatsApp, so I can't say anything about that. But yeah, my Instagram was like acting all weird, and I'm just like, what the heck?
I know, and for me, I didn't know this was an issue until Tamara texted me. She's like, is your Instagram working? And so I went on Instagram, and I don't go on Instagram all the time just because I don't post on there all the time, and there's no need for me to go on there all the time. But I went on there, and at first I was like, oh, it's working fine. But then I went to my actual profile to see all my pictures, and it was taking forever to load, and eventually it said it couldn't load. So then I told her, I'm like, yes, mine's not working either. And then she told me she tried to re-download it, re-log in, and it still didn't work. And then I heard this was a big issue, and then I heard it wasn't just Instagram having this issue, it was Facebook as well. But it was only if you use, I think it was only if you use Facebook on your computer, not on your phone, because I guess on the computer, the messages that you would get from people wasn't coming through on the computer. And then I heard that WhatsApp wasn't working, and I do have that, but I don't really use it because you only need to use WhatsApp if you're talking to people outside of your country, and I don't need to use it because everyone I talk to is in my country, so that wasn't an issue for me. But yeah, that's how I heard about the issue, and I was actually very surprised to hear about this because for me, and for everyone else basically, Instagram is such a big app and a big company, and it's a very important company because a lot of people use it for like their job because they might be an influencer, or they just go on it all the time and have an account and like post on it all the time. So for me, I was very surprised to hear that Instagram wasn't working, and I was also very surprised that it took them a whole day, pretty much a whole day, to try to fix the issue. Because I thought since it's such a big company and such an important company that they would have been able to fix it so quickly.
Yeah, I started working the next day because when I woke up the next day, I finally got to log in and everything was working all normal. So I'm just wondering what the hell was going on. I heard like something got hacked or something. I don't know. That's what I heard.
I don't know. I hope nothing happened. But I know, like...
Yeah, if y'all know, please comment below.
yeah,
I'm still trying to figure that out.
Yeah, if you know exactly why it stopped working, then please let us know in the comments down below. Because we're not really sure why it happened. It just happened.
Yeah.
And I remember it was either last year or a few months ago, I don't remember, that YouTube had a problem. But they fixed it in like a couple hours. It didn't take them like a day to fix it. So for me, that's why I was like, oh, well, Instagram is almost as big as YouTube in that they have like people that work on there as like influencers and like people going on there all the time. So I thought they would have been able to fix it quicker.
Yeah. Like what the hell?
Yeah, so if you have any other information to inform us on this topic about why it stopped working, then let us know in the comments down below. And let us know, obviously, as I said, let us know your thoughts on this topic because we'd like to hear your thoughts. And if you are an influencer and this was a big issue for you, then let us know how you felt about this. Or if you're someone that posts on there all the time, then let us know how you felt about this because we're just people that don't really post on there all the time and we're not using it for a job.
Yeah, I don't really post that much. I just use it because I'm just obsessed with social media.
Me too. Oh my god. Every morning I wake up and it's like the first thing I check is everyone's stories on Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram and Facebook and Snapchat. Like, that's the first thing I do every day when I wake up.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yeah. And then, what was I going to say? Instagram. Remember talking about Instagram? Oh yeah, and self-promo, self-plug. You can follow us on Instagram. My Instagram is Fairy Godness. And what is your Instagram?
Mine is Tamara_Renee97.
Yes, you can follow us on Instagram to see what we post and if we ever post. I'll have both of those usernames and Instagram names in my description box down below so you guys can go follow us. So our next topic that I think we need to discuss because it is very important for this time and it has been a big issue for the past couple of weeks, past month, is the whole Empire Jessie, how do you say his last name?
Smollett.
Smollett. Okay, Jessie Smollett issue.
My goodness. All right. Okay.
So first, would you like to tell them what this whole issue is in case they don't know?
Okay. So if y'all don't know Empire, it's basically the show about this man running his own music company and for his like
Empire, that's what the company's called, Empire.
Yeah, and that like his 3 children, they're all boys and all grown. Like his 3 boys were working for music. Like 2 of them were musicians. So, well, by musicians I mean like singers. Well, one's a singer, one's a rapper, and then the other one just worked at Empire. And then like the guy's ex-wife, who are the men's mother, actually got out of jail because she served like 17 years in prison and wants to like come back to Empire or whatever. And we actually started watching it like last semester. Like it was us and our other roommate who's now studying abroad right now.
Yes.
Yeah. Miss her so much.
Yeah, she got us hooked on the show.
Right? Yeah. So we started watching it. We started binge watching it. Like the first season, we were so obsessed. Like we were like, what happens next? Oh my god, oh my god. And then...
And the music was really good too.
I know. I was so obsessed with the music. Especially Jesse's. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was my favorite character.
Mine too!
I thought he was the best singer.
Yes. I thought so too. And then, as y'all know, that happened like back in January, I think, that it was on every news that he was assaulted because of like homophobic acts and his race and the fact that he was Jewish too. Like I literally talked about this in one of my classes about this, all that. And then he was like hospitalized, and then like some people thought that this was all sketchy or whatever.
I thought that. I was one of those people.
Yeah. Yeah, and I didn't know what to expect because, yeah, like, it's a serious issue. And then I come to find out that he was actually, like he paid. Like, he knew the guys who assaulted him.
Yeah, and apparently, I think it was both of them, either one of them worked for the show Empire.
Yeah. And how they kind of, like, made this scenario, like make the scene of the incident that happened, and I got so pissed about it because one, he was my like favorite character from Empire, and two, they're like a topic like this is so serious in my opinion because there's some people still today that kind of like get bullied or harassed because of their race and their sexuality, and it just kind of pissed me off because, as you know, he is part of the LGBT community, and honestly so am I because I'm bi and I'm such a huge fan of the show, and it just really pisses me off because
Oh yeah. And I thought, as I said, I was one of those people that thought, oh, this is sketchy, I think this is all being like made up, and he's like making up this whole thing. I thought that because he is a celebrity, and as you know, celebrities tend to do anything to get attention drawn to them and get money and all that. So I thought, oh, this could be, first off, I wanted to believe this was actually true because this is such a big topic and a big issue in our society, in our world. So I wanted to believe it was actually true. So at first I gave him the benefit of the doubt and thought this was true. But then when I found out it wasn't true, I was like, oh, I knew it wasn't true because it seemed too fake to me. And it seemed too like glamorized, like he glamorized the whole thing. And then coming to find out that, first off, I was like so worried about, oh, is he going to be on the show still? Because he, as she said, he's our favorite character. So I was like so concerned because I thought he was the best singer on the show. I loved his character because, for those of you that don't know, his character on Empire is he's actually gay. So that's probably part of the reason why he did this whole like scandal and whole situation and stuff. But anywho, because he did all of this situation and made it all up and it's not true, he is now, no spoilers if you don't know this inside, this is a spoiler, but he is now not going to be on Empire anymore, which is, I'm so sad to think about, because as we keep saying, he was our favorite character. But I read an article about how he went to Empire for like some, I guess it was like a party with like the cast, and the guy that, I don't know his real name, but the guy that plays Lucius was like
Terrence Howard.
Oh yeah, Terrence Howard, yes. He was like so mad at Jesse for like making up this whole situation, and then like got in a huge argument about it. But if I was Terrence, I would have done the same thing because this is such a big topic.
Yeah, I would be too. Like, he was like yelling at him like, tell the truth or something like that.
He did say tell the truth.
Yeah.
Coincidentally, that was one of the songs on the show.
Right, tell the
That
truth.
Jesse said to Terrence. Wow, what a coincidence.
Oh my god. But yeah, his song Tell the Truth when he didn't even want to tell the truth.
I know, he didn't even tell the truth. I was so mad about this.
Like, what the hell?
I know, because you shouldn't make up stuff about this.
Yeah, and stuff like this is so serious.
It
It's
is.
really serious.
It is.
Yeah, that's a hate crime. That's called a hate crime, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, going against someone's race or their sexual orientation, that is a hate crime. And yeah, attacking, like physically attacking them, like that's just so rude and so mean and so unnecessary. Like, people have their own opinions on some things, which is one thing, but like attacking, like using your own opinions to attack, whether it's physical or like verbal or emotional, like using those to attack another person, that's a whole different story. Like, no.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I want to know how the other characters besides Terrence feel about this issue, especially, I don't know her real name. I'm sorry I don't know any of the actors' names or actress's name, but the woman that plays Cookie, I want to know how she feels because she is a very big part of that show, and I always see her go on like late night shows or talk shows talking about the show and her character and all that, and she's very big in the media right now. So I want to know how she feels about this and what her thoughts are on this, but I haven't heard anything from anybody else except for Terrence.
Yeah. And I heard that Queen Latifah has Jesse's back, no matter what.
No,
Yeah.
God, that's not going to end well.
Yeah, because I saw on the news that Queen Latifah had his back, no matter, even all this has happened, whether he's telling the truth or not. And I'm just like, well, okay.
Oh yeah, and then she's such a big influencer, a big person in the medium. So it's like, if she has his back, then should we believe him? Should we have his back too? I don't think we should. I think he's done for.
Yeah, like I'm so pissed right now. Why would you make up something that's so serious? That literally, like, personally, that offends me, to be honest. Because, like I mentioned before, the LGBT community, since I'm part of that too, like, people still are like, even though, like, back in 2015, they, like, legalized same-sex marriages, like, it's still not going to change anything, because some people are still, like, against their sexuality. And for him to, like, make up something like that, that really hurts me, to be honest.
I know, and the fact that he did this probably to
get like a raise.
Get like a raise or get like the spotlight on him in the media or just get recognized in the media makes me think that he's stupid, because now we all found out that he made this all up and now he's not going to be on Empire as a result of this. So I think he was stupid on his part to make up this whole situation and do this.
Yeah. And because of that, we can no longer watch Empire.
I know, Empire's not going to be the same, so we can't watch him anymore because he was our favorite character. And I want to know from you guys if you watched the show or you know about the show, if you're still going to watch the show knowing that this all happened and knowing that Jesse and his character aren't going to be on the show anymore. You can let me know in the comments down below what you think about all this, and if you're still going to watch the show knowing all this and that his character's not going to be there anymore.
Yep. Speaking of which, I wonder how our roommate feels about that.
Oh,
I know she's heard about this.
She has, yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering what she thought about it.
Because I think it was her that first brought, it was either you or her that first brought it to my attention.
It was probably her, because I remember my mom watching Empire, and I never was interested at first, but I think it was our other roommate who's, like I said, studying abroad right now, who brought it up, because I just went along with it, and we were just hooked to it.
Oh yeah, because I think it was, I went on Facebook one day, and she had shared something to me, and it was an article about this whole issue. So I think it was her that brought this whole issue to my attention. And then actually in my Communication and Diverse Society class, we actually talked about this, and surprisingly no one in that class watches the show, which hurt me because I think it's a very good show. Nobody in that class watches it.
Like, damn. Because I watched this, because we also discussed about this in my community class with sociology, and it's a small class too, to be honest, and out of all the people in that class, only me and some other student have heard and watched the show, and who knows who Jesse is and stuff like that. And even the professor would assume that we know this because, one, we watched the show, two, our race, because the other student was also black, and three, that she also stated that we know because neither of us are 100% straight. I'm like, whoa, wow, how did you know that if I don't even tell you my business? Like, damn.
Way to announce it to the whole class.
Well, no, she announced it to it, because I just said, yeah, I know the show. And she, like, assumed all that. I'm just like, well, wow, okay.
Wow.
Oh. Like, seriously. Yeah, like you can see, like, some people are, like, against it, but to lie about incidents like that, that kind of hurts me, because there have been people out there who actually been hurt by all this racist or discrimination of sexual orientation and all that, and that just hurts that he would lie about this.
I know. And he is a celebrity too. So it's like someone you like watch on TV, and some people might look up to him as like their role model. And for him to do this, it just shows that, for one, it gives a bad rep to celebrities, and two, it really does hurt celebrities in that they can't be trusted, or you can't look up to them as your role model.
Right. I looked up to him, and now I'm just like, why did I even do that after hearing about the situation? So, yeah.
I know, and I feel bad for the show because he's not on there anymore, and he's my favorite character.
Yeah. And now Empire's just gonna be...
I know, I was thinking that since he's not going to be on the show anymore, that they might cancel the show or get rid of the show because he's such a big character on the show.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Are they going to continue with, I think, with season 6, I think is? With season 6 of Empire, or just cancel it after season 5? Like, what are they going to do?
I know, I want to know too.
Yeah, if you know.
I know, if you know, please let us know. We want all the details.
Yeah,
Spill the tea.
I'm so anxious about this topic. I could talk about this topic all day, but I'm not going to because I actually have things to do, and so do you.
Exactly, spill the tea. There's already spill the tea with T and B, so spill the tea to us. Okay, so we move on from that topic, because we can spend all day talking about
Moving on.
But our next topic is another controversial topic. Yes, oh my God, I know. And that is, since we are in college, I thought this would be the perfect topic to discuss. You probably know what I'm going to talk about. And that is the college scandal that has been happening recently. Now, how much do you know about this topic?
Which one? Oh my God. Are you talking about Lori, like who played
Everything about this.
Okay, because when I'm talking about, because when you said the college scandal, I'm thinking about Aunt Becky from Full and Fuller House. I'm just like, what the hell? And then I just saw this thing on Facebook from Full House. Like, I think it was the final season of Full House, where how DJ was so upset that she didn't get into Stanford, and how like Kimmy was like, well, you should have done the same thing that I did when I was trying to apply there, like slide a $20 bill or something like that. I'm just like, dude.
No, they shouldn't do that on the show. That's gonna cause issues.
Yeah.
People are gonna get mad.
Yeah, and because of that, they said the Fuller House, which is like the new, like the reboot of Full House, if you don't already know. But yeah, like how Fuller House is not gonna let her back on the show because of that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because what I know about the topic is that parents are trying to buy their kids' way into like big name colleges like Yale or Harvard or other places. And I know that is she an influencer? I think so. She's like a YouTuber, and she does like brand deals and like advertisements with makeup products and other stuff. Olivia Jade, I think she is the Becky's like daughter. I'm not sure, I don't know. But apparently her parents tried to I think she's already in college, Olivia Jade. But her parents tried to buy her into getting into that school's like rowing team, even though Olivia never wanted to be on that team, never showed any interest. But her parents like tried to get her on the team as like one of the big be a big part of that team, basically. And then what I also know besides that is, for one, since that happened, Olivia hasn't been able to do anything with brands that she was associated with, because that scandal happened, so nobody wants to work with her anymore. And she was just very upset about this. And I also know that there was another issue where someone's parents were trying to get them a better SAT score, because this person did so bad on the SATs. They tried to pay the SAT people to give her a better score, and that's just not good.
Sweetie, instead of like pay for a better SAT score, you can sign up to take it again.
Exactly.
You didn't have to bribe them.
Exactly. Oh yeah, and then the fact that this parent would try to pay the SAT people to get their daughter or son, whoever it was, a better score, and then colleges are starting to get rid of the SAT requirement, just makes me think that one, this parent is stupid and doesn't look into schools and stuff, and it makes me think that again they're stupid because they now probably jeopardize their kids' future into getting into a college, because once the colleges know about this, they probably won't want this kid to go to their school.
Exactly. Like, it should be illegal in all states. No, in all countries, that should be illegal. Like, it's unnecessary. It's not going to do you any good, just like Aunt Becky from...
I know she really messed up, because now she's not, because she did a lot with like the Hallmark Channel, and she was on a show on there, I think, and now she's not on that show anymore, and the Hallmark Channel has nothing to do with her.
Yeah, same with Fuller House. Like, shouldn't have done it. You should have thought about what is going to happen when they find out, because that can affect your career, whether it's like acting or in general. Like, you shouldn't do it.
I know, and to me, if my parent did this, it would show to me that my parents don't think I'm smart enough to get into college by myself with my good grades.
And that's insulting.
Exactly. It's like, what, does my parent not think I'm smart enough to get into school? Like, I know some parents really want their kids to go to like an Ivy League school, but obviously, if the kid's doesn't have like the grades to get in this school, then they aren't going to go to that school, so you shouldn't pay the school to get them into that school. You should just be happy with wherever they go.
Yeah.
Because it's already hard enough to get into school as it is, let alone going to an Ivy League school. It's just like, why? And first off, why would you want your kid to go to an Ivy League school if they can't? That's just going to be more money you're going to have to pay.
Yeah. Because I know this one girl who really wanted to go to this school in my hometown, but she couldn't because she couldn't afford for it. So instead, she had to go to a community college to like still like continue her education. So yeah.
Oh yeah, and I heard that I think it was one of the schools, or maybe all the schools that this happened to, that the schools, I know one of the schools, I don't remember what school it was, but they said that the people whose parents like bought their way into that school, they are being kicked out of the school, and then all of the new freshmen that are not freshmen, but people like applying to the school, they're not taking applications anymore just because of this whole scandal, and they're not sure, well, who's actually getting in because they're meeting the school's requirements to get in.
That is so weird and so stupid. Like, don't do it.
But I know most of the time these kids don't know that their parents are doing this.
Yeah, they don't.
So you shouldn't punish the kid, because I know one school, they aren't punishing the kid because the parent like paid them to get in that school, but the kid didn't know their parent was doing this. Mm-hmm. So the school's still letting that kid go there, which I think other schools should do, because most of the time the kid doesn't know the parent is doing this. So it's not the kid's fault.
Yeah, it's the parents. It's always the parents.
I know, and parents think if they have the money, they can do whatever they want.
No, just because you're all that doesn't mean you have to get everything you want, especially for your children.
Exactly, because it just hurts your kid in the long run. Like, even after college, this will still hurt your kid, because jobs, like people like the jobs that your kids might be applying to might hear about this and then be like, oh no, I don't want my company to be associated with someone who is a part of such this big scandal, because it would give the company a bad reputation.
Agreed.
Yeah. And I thought this was a good topic for us to talk about, since we are in college and we know what it's like to apply to colleges and actually get into college with meeting the college's qualifications and not having our parents pay our way in.
Yeah.
Now, our final topic we're going to be discussing is one that's not a controversial topic. I thought we'd end on a lighter topic, and that is how the Jonas Brothers are coming back together.
Oh my God! I got so excited when I found out about it, because literally when me and Vicky found out that the Jonas Brothers were getting back together, we like spent like one night listening to all their old songs in celebration of that. So yeah, and then we listened to Sucker. Okay, at first I thought it was okay, but now, like earlier today, I could not get the song out of my head. I'm like, it's really getting to me.
It's a catchy song.
Yeah, it's really, Jonas Brothers are really getting back together, and they're impressing me with their new music already. Like,
I know.
I can't wait for their new music.
I know, I really like the new song. I actually, just before filming this video, I actually watched the music video, and I thought it was a little strange, because I'm so used to like the old image, the old music, and how they're music videos would look back then. So I was like, not really like, oh, do I really want to watch this video because I'm so used to the old way they were. But after watching the video, and first off, I already listened to the song and I thought it was very good, very amazing, because it's very catchy and it's like a bop, you know. I like to dance to it.
Yeah.
And yes, I do dance to it in the shower. That's the whole issue. We dance in the shower. That's the whole thing. If you want to hear about that, you can go over to her channel and watch our video we did.
Yeah, never have I ever.
Yes. Where it was found out that I do dance in the shower. And I do dance to the song Sucker, because it's such a good song. Very catchy. And, oh yeah, music video. And then I was like, oh, I don't know if I want to watch that music video, because as I said, I'm so used to the old stuff and the old videos and how it was. But then I finally watched it right before filming this video, and I actually thought it was good. I thought it was weird, but good. And I did like how they had their wives in the video, because the one is on Game of Thrones and I love her. So I was so happy to see her. And then the other one, I think is just very pretty. She was in that movie we watched. What was it? Romance?
Which one? We watched a lot of
romance movie, something like that. And then she's also on that show Quantico, and I really like her. And then I don't know too much about Kevin, I think their names, I'm sorry, Kevin's wife, but they're all very pretty, so I was happy to see them in the video. And yeah, I thought it was such a nice way for them to come back and...
Yeah, they're suckers for their wives.
Exactly, I thought it was a good way for them to come back and say, hey, we're getting back together, and them have their wives in it. It was just, I thought it was a nice way to come back.
Yeah, it was, and I love them so much. Like, I used to have a crush on one of them back then.
Which one?
Nick Jonas.
Yeah, everyone did. Nick, yeah, of course.
Nick was a babe.
People still do have crushes on Nick.
No, he was a babe back then. He will always be a babe. I love him.
For sure.
I love Nick. Oh my gosh.
Yes, and then I watched their interview they did on James Corden, where I think that was where they announced they're coming back, when they did that whole like skit on James Corden where James like
yeah, and they also did that table thing too.
Table thing.
Like when they were like switching the tables. You've never seen that?
Tables? What table thing?
Like, okay, I think it was like Kevin and Nick. Like each of them were like on these sides, and they were like lifting up the table and like turning them another way, even though it would look the same thing. And then like the banner kind of came down and was like, hello again. You've never seen that? I've seen that on Facebook.
No, I've never seen that.
What the hell? Like, I've never seen the original one. I just saw the new one that they did when they announced that they were getting back together.
Well, I'm gonna have to watch that after filming this. Oh my god, I didn't know that.
Oh,
but yeah, I saw them
God.
do their video with James Corden where he kidnapped them. And it was like, you guys need to get back together. It'll make the world better again. Because it was great when you guys were together, and now it's terrible because you're not together. Mm-hmm. So I saw that, and I thought that was when they like announced the making music together. And then I saw where they did again James Corden, where they did the what's it called? Where they eat like the disgusting food or answer the question thing. Whatever that's called. I saw that, and then I saw
the carpool. Remember?
Oh yeah, the carpool. We saw the carpool karaoke.
Yeah, and they were all like singing to their old songs. I'm just like,
I know. I was like, oh my god.
I wanted to cry so bad.
I know. Because we like grew up with the Jonas Brothers. We like listened to their music. We watched Camp Rock. We watched this show.
Yeah, Jonas.
Yeah,
That was one. And then it got changed to Jonas LA.
They always have to go to LA. So yeah, I was like, wait, what were we talking about?
We were talking
Oh, the carpool karaoke. Yeah, the carpool karaoke. We saw the carpool karaoke. And then I saw where they, again, did their interview on James Corden, and then they did the magic trick thing.
And then they took lie detector tests, too. I thought that was really funny. You don't remember that part?
No, I didn't see the lie detector. Oh my god.
What the hell?
I missed so much. No, I never saw the lie detector thing. Oh, did I?
It was in the carpool when they took the lie detector test.
Yeah, I thought that was a whole different video.
Oh my god.
No, because there's another channel that does like lie detector stuff with celebrities. I thought that was what you're talking about, but no. Yeah, they did lie detector tests, yeah.
It was really funny.
It was. Now, are you very excited for their new music? Or are you still like into their old music and wish the new music was like the old music?
Both. I still love their old music to this day, and I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna love their new music that will be coming soon. Like, love them back then. I loved them back then, and I still love them now.
Oh yeah, because if Sucker is an indication of what their new music is going to be like, then it's going to be amazing. Because Sucker is so catchy. It's a bop. It's good to dance to and sing along to. It's just a jam.
Yeah.
And even though they have to, obviously, since it's now 2019, they have to change their image a little and the music to get with the times now. And they can't just stay back the way they used to, even though that was still good.
Yeah. Even though I know some people still play their old music to this day, because I saw on Snapchat, like, one of the girls from Relay for Life, like, yesterday, they were, like, playing Year 3000, and some of the girls were, like, jamming to it, and, like...
That's a bop. I mean,
yeah!
I still listen to it.
Yeah!
Now, what is your favorite song of theirs, their old music, since I really don't have any new music, except for one song?
Okay. There's, like, some... My top one was Love Bug, and then there was Fly With Me. What else? Oh, Paranoid, and I think that's it.
Oh, well, mine was As Like You, Love Bug. That is just such a catchy song.
I know, and the music video was so cute.
I know, it's such a cute song, it's so catchy, and then I really like Burning Up. That again is so catchy, and to me, I think that was the first song I ever heard by them. And
What?
I think it was, yeah, Burning Up.
Year 3000 was the first song I've heard from them.
No, I heard Year 3000, but I think Burning Up was one of the first ones because when I think of the Jonas Brothers, that's the first song that comes to my mind.
I just can't believe the Year 3000 was the first one you heard. What the hell, Vicky?
Yeah, Year 3000, and yeah, that one is such a good song, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's like the true OG Jonas Brothers.
Yeah, the OG.
They look so young.
They were such babies! Oh my god!
I know, Nick looks so young.
Yeah, I know.
And they still have their purity rings.
Yeah, like in their music video of Year 3000, they were all wearing it, and I'm just like...
I know, if you didn't know, they had purity rings back then when they were on Disney Channel and like just starting out, and it was a big thing for them to have these rings. And you would know if you watched the Carpool Karaoke Nick and Demi did. They talked about how Nick like got rid of his purity ring and like Demi was like joking him about it. And then when they did the Carpool Karaoke, like all three of them together, they talked about that with James Corden. And it was a big deal apparently for them to have purity rings.
Yeah, I think, who was it? It was either Kevin or Joe who took off theirs first. I can't remember which one.
I think it was Kevin.
Yeah, I think Kevin took his off first.
Yeah, I think he was like 16 and took it off.
Mm.
That's like real young.
Mm.
Well, not like real. Oh yeah.
Anything else?
Well, I was gonna say something else about the Jonas Brothers. Okay, for the Jonas Brothers. Now, do you like Nick's music better, or do you like Joe's music better?
That's hard, because with Nick's music, I've heard like Who I Am with some other band. I forgot what they were called.
DNC, is that right?
Is it?
I think so.
I don't know.
I don't really listen to them. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Right from
And
the
then
one.
I heard, which others from just Nick and Jonas I like. I also listened to Jealous. That was my jam.
Oh yeah, that was like his first song.
Yeah, it was. And Chains.
Oh yeah, Chained. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think I like Nick's music better than Joe's music, just because I only listened to like 2 songs by Joe. No offense to him,
Yeah.
but it was Cake by the Ocean, and then
Yeah, with DNCE. That's what.
that's the
Yeah.
band he is in.
Yeah.
And then Cake by the Ocean, and then there was like, was it like Toothbrush or something like that? I listened to that song.
Yeah. And then like him by himself, I listened to See No More. I liked that.
But I do think Kevin made the right choice to like stop doing music and just focus on having a family. I did think that was a good choice, even though we didn't get to see him a whole lot in like the media.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he did have that show for a while, that reality show for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Did you watch it?
No.
No, neither did I. I think my sister did a little bit. We didn't really watch it though.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was when he first got married.
Oh.
Now, would you go see them on tour now?
I would if I had the money, because I'm broke right now.
Now, did you see them when they were doing the old music, when they were together, like when they were younger? Did you go and see them on tour?
No, I didn't, because like I said, I was broke back then. No, Jonas Brothers all the way.
Wait, what was your first concert?
But yeah, it looks like it's the end of our gossip thing.
Oh yeah, so that was Spill the Tea with T and V. I'm V, as you know, because my name starts with a V, Vicky V, and then T for Tamara. So that was Spill the Tea with T and V. We talked about Instagram being down 2 weeks ago. We talked about the Empire Jesse Sammold scandal, and we talked about the college scandal because we're both in college, so I thought it'd be relevant to us. And we talked about, lastly, the Jonas Brothers getting back together, which obviously was my favorite topic, because who doesn't love the Jonas Brothers? And we grew up with the Jonas Brothers. So if you like this video, then let me know by giving it a big thumbs up, and then also let me know that you liked this type of a video, and I might make it a series on my channel. Only if you liked it. And if you want to, you can comment to any of these topics in the comments down below. You can voice your opinions, your thoughts on any of these topics, but I don't want any beef or any arguing in the comments, because as we know, everyone's going to have a different comment, different opinion, so you just have to deal with it. And if you haven't already, then subscribe to my channel by hitting the subscribe button down below, and don't forget to hit the bell notification to get notified whenever a new video gets uploaded to my channel. And if you have already, then you would know that this video was uploaded. And you can go subscribe to Tamara's channel, which is called...
Well, I usually don't... Yeah, I usually go on YouTube on my phone most of the time, not on my laptop, but I'll send you a link to it.
No, what's your channel called so they can go subscribe to you?
I think it was Tammy Girl something. It's just entitled Tamara Edley. Just look up Tamara Edley and you'll see my face. Although my face was 5 years old. No, not 5 years old. The picture, my profile picture on there is 5 years old. That's what I mean.
Yes, you can go subscribe to your channel if you're not already subscribed to her channel, or if you came from her channel, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And you can go over to her channel and watch our video we did on her channel, which was a Never Have I Ever, where we answered questions on if we have or we haven't, and some of them, I will say, were kind of inappropriate, but they weren't too inappropriate, so it wasn't too bad. But yes, you can go over to that channel and watch it. I'll have it linked in my description box down below, along with her channel in my description box down below, so you can go check it out. And I'll have all of her social media listed down below, so you can go check it out. And I will see you guys in my next video.
What you know, what do you think you know? About them X's and O's, about them X's and O's. What you know,